Hello, so today I'm going to show you some photos and videos from our holidays, and I'll also share some thoughts as well. What are you doing, Lid? They're climbing the monkey bars. Okay. Something about autumn that just makes me want to go outside. Okay, go. Whee! What are you doing, Joe?
Trying to cut up a fish or something.
Joseph's going to learn how to fillet a fish. Somebody gave us. And cut yourself. Alright, this is Esther's room. In the holidays, Esther had a huge big clear out of her room, a big declutter, and I'm showing you because it motivates me and wants me to tidy up my messy stuff. So she did a very good job. This used to be all full of stuff and there was boxes and bits and pieces everywhere, and it looks really good. Esther, what have you enjoyed doing in the holidays?
Maybe going shopping and going to the library.
Where'd you get shopping?
At some op shops and the dollar shop.
What did you get at the dollar shop?
I got a cowgirl hat.
Show me.
So here. It's a tiny bit big, but
Put it on. Looks very nice.
I might see like have it hanging down like that. So sometimes it hits my head a bit.
Yeah. It says here all over here with all their artwork and photos. And she's learning the ukulele. Esther used to have a whole basket at the end of her bed full of cuddly toys. The other day she just brought them to me and said she didn't want them anymore. She just took out her favourite ones and let all the rest go. So I was very happy with her. But yeah, it just reminds me that it does pay off to teach our kids to declutter, because even if they don't always want to do it, it does still teach them. How's it going, Joe?
Kinda good. I just hope I'm doing it right.
How did you know how to do it?
Because you watched the video on YouTube.
It's a bit harder than it looked on the video?
Yeah, way harder.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. Ear.
Yeah. This is supposed to be an ear at least.
What'd you find, Joe? What is it?
Little, I think, bug thing that it ate or something.
It was inside his stomach.
Well, I don't know. I just found it on the bed. It's still alive.
Yeah. What are you going to do with it? Make it
I
for
don't know.
chickens. All done. Did a good job. Kids are trying to learn a bit of Dutch. What are you doing, Ned? What are you doing?
I'm fine.
You're painting. It's the best way to paint. Doesn't make much mess, eh? Especially when you get it from the op shop for 50 cents and it's still brand new. Is it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you go today?
Stop.
Did you go to the shop?
No.
No, where'd you go?
No.
Library.
Yeah.
And I did do it here today. Lydia, did you pull out your hair?
Yeah.
So most of the time I get up early, and if it's during school time then I'm often preparing my Bible lessons for teaching at school. But in the holidays I really like to use that time to write and to study, because I kind of study and then write as I study. And because it's the holidays and there's no rush to get out the door, then we have breakfast a little bit later, like 8 o'clock, and the kids are really happy just to play until then. So that gives me some quiet time to do some writing and studying. But the other day I woke up by the time that I would set my alarm for, but I felt really tired and I went back to sleep. And my mind was kind of feeling tired because I'd done quite a bit of writing the day before. And so I went back to sleep, and then when I woke up I was reading my Bible, and I was praying about it because, you know, I wanted to write but I was feeling tired, and so I slept instead. And I was reading in the Psalms, and this was the verse I read, and it kind of struck me, and it said, "It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows, for so he giveth his beloved sleep." And it kind of felt like it answered my question, and I don't believe that this is a promise that you always get a good night's sleep. Sometimes there are seasons when we don't sleep very well, or somebody's keeping us up, but to me it just reminded me that God's not against us getting our rest. It's important for us sometimes to get a bit extra sleep. Like sometimes we want to do so much, and yet our body can't always keep up with all that we want to do. So it's nothing wrong with sometimes having a bit of extra sleep to catch up on, if we're tired or if we've been missing some sleep. So that was an encouragement to me, that God's not against us having a rest and getting sleep. On the other hand, you also don't want to go to the other extreme and just become lazy and, you know, getting too much sleep. And I read these verses last night, which kind of balances the verse I just read, and this was in the Daily Light, and it says, "His word was in my heart like a burning fire, shut up in my bones. I was weary of holding it back, and I could not. We cannot but speak the things which we have seen and heard. The love of Christ compels us." And then this is from a parable that Jesus told. "I was afraid and went and hid your talent in the ground. You wicked and lazy servant. You ought to have deposited my money with the bankers, and at my coming I would have received back my own with interest." So on the one hand, God gives us sleep and rest, and it's important for us to rest, and it's not wrong for us to rest. But on the other hand, we don't want to become lazy like the servant in this story who just went and hid his talent in the ground, and he didn't use the opportunities and the means that God gave him, but he was just lazy and he just hid the money or the talents. So there is kind of a balance in between the two. We don't want to be lazy and sitting around doing nothing and just living in comfort and not doing what God has for us to do. But we don't need to be the other extreme either and not get enough rest. So I hope to try to be somewhere in the middle.
You turn the page. Turn the page. Is it a piston?
Which one are you doing? Say bye-bye.
Bye.